We are here. Hello, my name is Drew. I am also the Mindfulness Kid. And welcome back to the channel. It has been a bit since we've done one of these, but man, is it good to be back. It's going to be chatting with all of you. I miss you guys. Lots of life, has happened since the last video, so we'll chat, we'll catch up. I just really wanted to talk to you guys because yeah, I mean, this channel is so important to me. And even though it's been a bit, I've been working on myself. I hope all of you have been taking care of yourselves, and here to catch up, here to chat, and just check in and make sure everyone's doing okay. Now, I don't know how my internet is looking. It might be a little wonky, so forgive me if it's like if my internet is wonky. But oh, actually, it looks good. It looks good. Never mind. I take that back. I'm actually in Georgia right now. I'm here for the summer, doing some fun stuff. You guys may have seen on my accounts on my YouTube channel, Cobra Kai Kid, on my Instagrams or just Instagram. You may have seen the stuff that I've been doing. So it's been fun. It's been cool. And yeah, so it's great to see everybody. Ian Preston, awesome. Glad to see you back on Mindfulness Kid. It's great to see you too, Ian. I hope you're doing well. Jenny, glad to see you back, Drew. Good to see you, Jenny. Nice profile picture with Baby Yoda. Can't wait to reconnect with you, Drew. Me too. I'm excited to be talking with you. Talking shit with Nate. What's up, Nate? Will there be tofu? I get that. Cheyenne. I was actually curious what mindfulness is after that episode. Yeah, we'll talk all about it. Jenny says, OMG Hydra, it's been so long since I connected with you. It's good to see you. It's so good to see you. Sean Davis says, Drew's back. What? Yep. Guess who's back? Super Landing Toys. Hi, Drew. A while back, I reached out on your live stream about being on my podcast. You said shoot you an email, but the thing is, I didn't really know your email. We sent you an email, but we didn't know if it was the right one. If you could send it again, CobraKaiKid1@gmail.com. If you did answer or if you did message, I'll look back. I apologize. Sometimes my emails go all over the place and then I forget to check, or then I put it and then I'm like, okay, I'll look at it later. And then I forget, which is really bad. But yeah, just let me know. I appreciate it. And I'll try and if you resend it, I'll look for it. Cobra Kai rapper from 2000s. Hey, what's up, Drew? I hope everything's going well for you. I hope everything's going well for you too. It's good to hear from you. Jenny, I miss talking to you. It feels like yesterday I connected with you on your other channel on a live. Yeah, no, it's time flies. Time flies, but it's good to see you. The Void, what's up, Drew? It's Chosen Vader. What's up, man? Thank you for letting me know that it's you. Nice new name, The Void. Like it. So let's get into it. I mean, I guess I can start. So basically, well, let me tell you guys how this works. We're gonna just be on here for a little bit, just chatting about life. If anybody's going through anything, if anybody needs any support, this is the place. We're here to support each other. We're here to help each other out because everybody goes through crap. Everybody goes through crap. Even the people that like, and that's why social media is like such a bad misrepresentation of like everything. A lot of time, not everything, but a lot of things where like, celebrities could be posting all the things that they're doing, and even people, just anybody could be posting all these different things that they're doing, but deep down they're going through this. Deep down they went through a breakup. A family member just passed away, and you wouldn't know that unless they posted about it. So it's like social media can represent things one way, so that's why it's just important to never like fully make a determination on who someone is just based off of what you see online, because that's not always the full picture. And it's tough because we all go through it. We all go through certain things. And I think the most important thing is like just having somebody there who understands and who's there for you. That sometimes it's not even like sometimes you don't even need advice. Like sometimes I'm going through a tough time and it's like I don't want advice. I just need a shoulder to cry on or someone to just listen to me. And that means like the world. So, the reason why I do these streams is like if I hope all of you do have someone out there, but if you don't, I hope like, this could be somewhere where where you feel like you can share, be open, be yourself. And we'll listen to everybody and talk things out. Um, and yeah, I would say finding that person, it's very difficult to trust. It's very difficult. Um, especially when you've been wronged, but find that one person who you really can trust and talk to them. And then if there's someone who like you think you can trust but not really, don't really share everything with that person, um, because you don't want to share with people who you can't trust and who might um not really have your best interest at heart. So there's that. So anyway, as for how I've been, well, yeah, what have I been up to? My mind's like racing. It's been a lot. I graduated college. So now I am in the process of life or like life after school. Which I know what I love. I know what I have things that I'm doing, but at the same time I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what I want to do and I don't know where I'm going to be, and it's exciting and adventurous yet terrifying at the same time. So I'm trying to take it day by day. And I just made a decision literally today. It was a very tough decision, but it was something personal that I had to do for my mental well-being. I was trying to do this thing and it wasn't good. It wasn't working for me and I couldn't do it anymore. And so now I'm not doing that, and it's like kind of freaky, and it's like, oh, like what do I do now? But you have to take chances, and so I took a big chance today, because I had to look at what it was, and what it was is that my well-being was being tainted, and I wasn't good. I wasn't doing good, and not to say that not doing that is going to make me feel so much better. Like I might still feel bad or whatever, but I had to do what I felt was best for me. And I'll adjust and I'll learn and I'll grow and I'll find something else. So there's that. Um, yeah, I would say it's kind of like I'm kind of just figuring things out right now. Um, but at the same time, I'm doing things that I've been doing before that I love to do, working super hard on the Kai Hard's Cobra Kai documentary. Been meeting up with Cobra Kai actors here in Georgia and filming some great videos. Been working on my next song, which I'm so excited about. Been working on different scripts. Been working on videos non-Cobra Kai related, that I really want to put out. Um, but yeah, just doing different things that make me happy, but then also trying to put myself in a position where I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and trying new things. And I did that a lot this summer. And some of it has worked out really well, some of it hasn't, but you don't know until you do. So I don't look at it like, why did I do that or why did I do this? It's like you don't know until you do it. And then maybe if you do it again and you're like, why did I do that? It's like, well, you kind of should have known. but sometimes you gotta do things over and over to learn. But yeah, everything's a learning experience. So um yeah, talking straight when Nate says people only share the good stuff. Not always, not always. Some people are honest and open. That's why I like to do this. I don't want to. I mean, I could just post like all the good stuff in my life and then move on and then whatever. But like There's something about having a platform, even, like, it doesn't matter how many people are there, but having a platform where if I can resonate with somebody, because I have gone through hard times, and I don't feel the need, like, I don't feel like I have to fake it online to get people to like me. I don't really, like, what was important to me is, like, being honest, and, uh, if I can make a difference in someone's life by being honest about how I'm feeling, talking about the good, talking about the bad. Um, that's not to say, and there's certain lines that I don't even cross, and it's totally fine. And especially when you're talking online, like, I don't tell the internet every single thing about me, because there's some things that are very personal that I don't want to get into. But I do feel like it's important to share and be open and honest about certain things, and to be authentic, so that way, like, I can resonate with people. So while I'm not maybe going into every single specific detail about my life, sharing certain experiences that I feel comfortable talking about, I could possibly resonate with someone else. Jenny says, "Ooh, I got a lot going on this year. What do you have going on, Jenny?" Um, your feelings are valid, and this year I lost a family member. It's been tough because his family member gave me her dog. It's been an okay year for me so far. Also, a lot of ideas are popping up for me. I'm so sorry, Jenny. I'm so sorry for your loss. My prayers, thoughts are with you, and I know all the chat here is thinking of you. And the fact that you're still coming up with ideas, and um, you're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing okay right now. I know it's tough, but I'm glad you still have ideas coming, and we're here for you. And I'm just very, very sorry to hear about that. And man, it's not easy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Cobra Kai rapper from 2000s. I'm creating my own book based on true events about a fun and adventure times of me. It's very fun for me to write, and I've been working on it for almost a year. That is amazing. That is so great, and I'm proud of you for that. Um, that really, really is amazing. Um, I feel like there's something about. I feel like art is very, very healing. Jenny, you said you've been coming up with lots of ideas, and Cobra Kai rapper, talking about how you had an experience and you're writing about that. Um, art is so powerful. When I make videos, when I'm filming, when I'm acting, when I'm editing, and then music, when I'm writing music and playing and listening back, it fills me. It fills me. And without that, there would be a very big void. It's such a huge part of my life, and it makes such the difference. So, um, yeah, that's art in any way is so important. Creativity and finding a creative outlet, because we all have different perspectives. We all have something unique that we bring to life, and that we can, like, everyone's unique. So everyone has something new to bring. It's important to share that. Um, Talking Straight with Nate says, right after you said that, I thought about people posting about stuff in their life, like heartache, but that often attracts opportunistic guys that classically say, "I'm here if you need to talk." Um, I don't. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's like I don't know. That's like a tricky one, because, like, yeah. I mean, like, just because someone says, "Yeah, I'm here if you need to talk," doesn't mean you have to talk to them. Um, But I feel like that's, like, it's a well-intentioned, like, if someone says, "I'm here if you need to talk," I feel like that's well-intentioned. But yeah, at the same time, it doesn't give you the need to you have to share everything with that person just because they say, "I'm down to talk." Um, yeah, we're so sorry for your loss, Jenny. Very, very sorry. Jenny says, "I'm thinking of going back creating content and maybe apply a taekwondo tournament, since I also do have a fun summer instead of being sad over my grief." Jenny, it is so difficult to do what you're doing, which is, like, bouncing back from something that hard, especially a loss of a family member. It's so difficult. Um, so I am, like, proud of you, and um inspired by you, like literally, because sometimes when things happen to me, I have the tendency of giving up or quitting for a few days or a week or month. I don't know. Um, but to hear that you are, you know, doing what's best for yourself at this time rather than just grieving, it's really admirable. Um, yeah, create content, especially if you have ideas. That's so important. And yeah, apply for a Taekwondo tournament. That's so cool. That is awesome. That sounds like a very fun summer. Um, Super Landon Toy says, I have bad anxiety and I'm always coming up with crazy and creative ideas. So I've been into writing movies and fan fictions to help. And I'm trying to get into filmmaking. Hey, you know what? That is amazing that you're writing and coming up with movies and film. I have dealt with anxiety, depression, all that stuff. And creating art really, really helps me. And I feel like even just writing, I feel like I have a purpose and like I don't feel alone because I'm writing these characters that I'm bringing to life, and it feels like I'm telling this other story that um especially when um you're coming up with I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm sad, there'll be sad stories that I have, because I don't know, whatever. But usually I'm more into like the comedy and the adventure. So like whenever I'm feeling sad and I'm writing about comedy and adventure, I get taken to this whole other world that really fulfills me. Even if I'm not actually there, I'm like kind of writing myself into it and I'm just picturing about coming up with these different ideas, and it just fulfills me in a really cool way. So that is really awesome. And just keep creating, keep creating. I made a video about my favorite habit, which is scratching stuff off of my to-do list. Yeah. Um, yeah, getting stuff off of your to-do list is huge. I'm a huge advocate of lists, to-do lists. Um, I have one every single day. Um, and I order it in priority. That way if I can't do something, I don't beat myself up. It's like I could do it the next day, but then there's certain things where no, you got to do this today, and I make sure to label that and just make it where it's like I'm keeping busy, but I'm not overwhelming myself. Because what I would do in the past is I would make these to-do lists and I would have like 20 things in the day. And then like if I didn't get to all of it, I would like move it to the next day. But I found myself, it was so much. I kept moving it and moving it and moving it and moving it. And I just not end up never doing a lot of these things. So by making smaller lists for each day, like realistic goals, motivated me to get the stuff done each day rather than put it off for the next day. So yeah, getting stuff off your to-do list is huge. Um, JVZ says, "Love you, bro. I'm here to talk." No, but yeah, I know you're genuine about that, and I appreciate you. Any words on working through addiction? Also, love the content. Cobra Kai never dies. First off, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you've been watching the content, supporting. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Um, any words on working through addiction? Um, Personally, I've never dealt with addiction. I've gone through certain things. Addiction was never one of them, and I'm very thankful for that. I never started on anything. Like, I never drank, never smoked. So, never gambled. So like those addictions, like I mean, maybe I'm addicted to Cobra Kai, but like that's a healthy addiction. I I hope. But you know, I do know someone right now who is going through it, who is going through addiction, and they're trying to quit, um, and they're trying to overcome it. And it's hard because I don't know the answers. I can't say do this, do that because I don't know. Um, I've never been through it, and I don't have that knowledge. But um, I would definitely say leaning on support. You know, um, it's hard to do these things alone. especially working through an addiction. It's hard to do it alone, you know? Share with someone you really trust and let them help you if you need help. Even if that means just distracting, when you feel the need, like you want to drink or smoke or something, you know, go on a walk with this person, or like watch Star Wars with this, I don't know, watch something that replace that addiction maybe with a new healthier addiction. Um, you know, watch some Cobra Kai, do some martial arts, do physical activity. Um, but it is difficult though, when especially it depends on how addicted you are, how much you've been doing it. But I think the most important thing is not doing it alone. And I think a lot of times we feel like we're a burden. We're like, by asking for help, you're being a burden to somebody else. But just think about it as if, what if they were going through it and they came to you? You would probably help them out. So it's no different. Um, you know, we're here to help each other. And when someone really cares about you and when you care about them, you're there for each other. You're there for each other's well-being. Sometimes sometimes they need to be there for you a little more. Sometimes you need to be there for them a little more. You know, it could go either way. So, whether it's like a family member, a best friend, you know, therapy is also good. There's certain programs. I don't know all the details about that, but yeah, that's what I would say in terms of that. NDD, what's up? It's good to hear from you. Thank you so much. I just graduated from high school and going to the film school, first starting as an editor, but I'm a little scared and nervous of life. Well, first off, big congratulations on graduating high school. That is huge. I remember graduating high school, and that was just like so relieving, so relieving. And it's exciting because you're going from like math, science, history, all these like classes that are important in a way, but don't really pertain to what you may want to do in life. Like nothing I do in life has to do with science or math or whatever. I want to make movies and be creative. And yeah, maybe you can make an argument. Oh, you might need to know some math for this, but no, you know what I mean? But so now you're going to this next stage where you're going to actually get to explore the things that you love, and you're going to get to go to film school and make movies and do things that you really love. So first off, that's exciting. That's exciting. I hope you're excited for that. But yeah, it is also scary and nervous. It's so scary and nerve-wracking because, and one of the things that scares me the most in life is the unknown. And I think I'm not the only one. I think a lot of people can relate to that. I think most people like to know what they're getting themselves into, especially when it's a new setting. Some people are just cool with whatever. They're like, I'll go with the flow. I'll go wherever. Whatever it is, it'll be fine. But some people, that gives them anxiety. I know for me, it depends. A lot of times that gives me anxiety, going to a new place, doing an unfamiliar thing. So it is 100% totally normal to be scared and nervous. I hope you know that and I mean, I know this is maybe the classic answer, but it is true. You are not alone. You're not the only one. I'm going through that too. I know there's so many people that go through that. And I talk to people, and when they open up about it, it makes me feel a little better. I'm like, oh, thank God. There are people older than me that are figuring out life. I'm like, okay, that makes me feel a little better, because if they're still figuring things out, then it's okay. I'm okay. But just be confident in yourself, and just focus on you and what you're doing. And you're going to film school. You're going to do editing. Just focus one step at a time, because it is a lot to think what do I do after that though? How do I become an editor? That, sure, that has to come in mind, and you do have to start thinking about that at some point. But when thinking so much about the future that you're not focusing on the present, you're basically not doing anything. Like you can't just think about the future and then not be in the present, because the future isn't the present. The present is the present. So, congratulations on graduating, and you're going to do great. I'm so excited for you. You are going to do awesome. Super Lennon Toys says, I remember talking on one of your live streams about a girl from my karate class that I had a crush on, and since then we've become very good friends. I am very glad to hear that. That is awesome. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a relationship. You could be great. You could be good friends. So good for you for finding an interest, karate, and meeting a friend through that. That's amazing. Ian Preston, what's up, man? Welcome back, Drew. Long time no see. It's good to see you. Jenny says, my master says we don't have enough people who can do it, but I'm trying to outsmart him. But since I am holding a Taekwondo black belt number 2, I'm also working on getting a 3rd black belt in Taekwondo. That is amazing. Like, first off, shout out to you. That is incredible. Incredible. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. Nate says, it's usually guys saying it to girls on Facebook when they say they're sad. I even made a meme about it. It's very transparent. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, sometimes people post things for that reason. Sometimes, not always, but there are people that will post something that they are looking for others to comment. I'm here for you if you need to talk, and get that validation. It's all a want for validation. Super Landon Toy says, I'm making a fan film about Cobra Kai, and it's also heavily inspired by your Cobra Kai recreation. Oh, that's so awesome. Hey, I'm honored. I'm so glad about that. Thank you. It's really cool. That's really cool. I'm excited to see it. Ian says, sometimes I feel like I'm alone, but everyone tells me I'm not. Remember, everyone, the "you're alone" saying is a lie from the devil. Do not believe that lie. Yeah, I mean, well, if you're here right now, we are together. We are family. So if you're here right now, you are not alone. And I know a lot of times it's easy to feel alone. But there are people that out there that do genuinely care. They do. Al says, yo, Drew, what do you think about the Martin Cove, Alicia Hannah situation? Yeah, so I purposely haven't talked about this online. And I'm not gonna. I just don't feel the need to comment on this. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I am seeing everything. I am up to date on it. I just don't feel the need to comment on it. I have my thoughts. I just don't need to share it out. But yeah. JVZ Studio says Cobra Kai is a healthy addiction. LOL, unless you're me. And LOL, low-key depressed that the show ended. I've seen it 24 times. That is amazing. But you know what? Don't be depressed that it ended. Be happy that it happened. And also, Cobra Kai never dies. We're going to be getting spinoffs. So, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Thanks for the thoughts, by the way. Of course. Thank you. We'll keep it in mind. Present. Yes. Jenny says, is all the inspiration from Karate Kid, the 80s one since I was 8, now 30, going to 31 in October. Happy early birthday, Jenny. That is incredible. So I did want to share with you guys actually a clip that I actually posted this on my Instagram a while back, but I really, really resonate with this clip, and I think it's super powerful, and I think a lot of people will resonate with it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. I could put it. Where could I put it? Should I put it there? Should I put it here? I'll put it there so you guys can see it more. So this is a clip. One of my favorite shows of all time is Prison Break, and I rewatched the series recently, and I was searching up interviews from the cast because, like, you know, I just finished watching the show, and I was like, wonder what they're up to now, and I want to watch some interviews, and I like to like see the behind the scenes from the shows and stuff that I'm into. So I saw this. There was this discussion from Wentworth Miller, who plays Michael Scofield on Prison Break, and he did this thing at is it Harvard? God, I should know. I think it was Harvard, where he talked about like just different things, and he talked about mental health, and he is like just like Michael Scofield is so well spoken. This guy is so well spoken. Seems like a genuinely nice guy, and he said something here that it was really really powerful, and I just had to clip it and share it online, and I'd love to share with you guys now because I think it's really important to hear this. So. This is Wentworth Miller, who plays Michael Scofield, which shout out to Prison Break. If you haven't seen that show, you should check it out. And this is like just something he says during that interview. And let's listen and talk about it because I think this is really important.
The other thing I would do is to make sure that you are talking to yourself in a way that is loving and supportive. It became clear to me at a certain point in my life, I've had friendships. I've been a good friend to people, and when a friend is in crisis, I know how to be there for them. I know how to hold a space that looks like listening. It looks like support. It looks like a back and forth. Maybe it just looks like a hug. Maybe it looks like being silent and just holding their hand. I know how to do that for a friend. I realize that when I am in crisis, when I have quote unquote fucked up, my response is, you fucking idiot. You know, how could you? Of course, what did you expect? If I spoke to my friends like I used to speak to myself, I would have no friends. So what I started to pay attention to was how I spoke to myself out loud and in my head. And in your head is a much more difficult conversation, but you can, I judge, control the words that come out of your mouth. So if you do talk to yourself out loud, and I do, make sure that the words are loving and supportive and nourishing. Start the work of being your own best friend.
Start the work of being your own best friend. Wow. I just feel like that message, when I heard that, that just stood out to me because that is something that I have struggled with a lot. You know, I love helping others. When other people aren't doing well, it pains me and I want to be there for them and I want to help them. But then there are times where I'm not doing well and I'm hard on myself. Like, you know, and I say the same things to myself that he was saying. And if I talked, and there are times where if I talk to other people the way that I talk to myself, yeah, no one would want to talk to me. When you have the power to say things out loud, because yeah, your mind just thinks, but you can control the words that come out of your mouth. Tell yourself that you love yourself and that you're doing your best and that you're trying, that you're going to be okay. Sometimes we screw up, we make mistakes. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes we make the wrong choices. It sucks, but it happens. And instead of just beating ourselves up, you stupid idiot, why would you do that? Telling yourself, okay, it's going to be okay. You made a mistake and now you know you're not going to do that, but you have good intentions and I love you. And that's something that I need to work on. But I just when he shared that and that's why it's so important to talk about this stuff because when I heard that clip, it inspired me. So that's why I enjoy talking about this stuff because hopefully something can inspire somebody else. Just like certain things have inspired me. So yeah, definitely very important to be your own best friend because at the end of the day, You're there for you at all times. You're always with yourself. And even if you have someone that you can trust with all your heart, it's like it's really yourself before anybody else. And when you don't have love for yourself and you let other people dictate whether or not you're deserving of love, it puts yourself in a very vulnerable space where your feelings could shift just like that. But if you know how you feel about yourself, nothing anyone can say can change that, It's just words. If they love you, great. If they don't love you, then I don't care because I know I love myself. Being your own best friend. So that's my just like he said, that's gonna be my challenge for you guys in the next few days or the upcoming week. Or this upcoming week. And I'm gonna do it myself too. Talk to yourself and catch yourself when you're talking negatively about yourself, and just try. Even it's hard to completely change the mindset, but just be easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Think about the way you're talking to yourself. Would you talk to another person like this? Because it is easy to talk to yourself in a negative light because it's yourself. You're not hurting anybody, but you are. You're hurting yourself, and you are most important. So when something happens in the upcoming days, I want you to think about, am I being a good friend to myself? Am I loving myself? And when you talk out loud, it's easy to think things in your head. Sometimes you may think in my head, I'm a stupid idiot. But out loud, you don't say that. When you say it feeds into it. Tell yourself that you are deserving of love because you are. Max says, "What's up, Drew? You're the GOAT." Good to see you, Max. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jenny says, "I love Cobra Kai 2. It's my comfort show. I just finished another show called Squid Games. Never watched Squid Games. I heard some controversy with season 3. But I'm really stoked for Cobra Kai spinoffs because we get so much character since the Karate Kid." Yeah. And I love what you needed to share here and other channels. Thank you so much. Is it weird that Kellerman and Teabag were my favorites? LOL. I mean, listen, it doesn't mean you agree with them. I mean, they're all fun, great characters. They're all great characters. Like Teabag is a great character. He's not a good person, but he's a good character. He's the villains are usually more interesting. So, yeah, for sure. But I love that show. Ian says powerful. Sometimes I'm hard on myself too. Yeah, definitely. No, not gonna be doing a video on that. Sinan says, "Keep up the work." Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Beyond the Kai, what's up? What's up, Cobra Kai Kid? How are you doing on Kai Toon? Oh, Kai Tools? Kai Toons, I'm guessing you're saying. Honestly, haven't been working on Kai Toons because we've been working on the Cobra Kai documentary. That's the big thing right now. But I know Gene and I, who did the animation for Kai Toons, we're gonna be working together again at some point. That's just not even a doubt in my mind, and I'm so excited to work with him because I love that guy. Justin Grow, what's up, man? It's good to hear from you. Hey, Drew, congratulations again on graduating. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. What's next for the old Cobra Kai Kid? Yeah. Well, as I talked about in the beginning of the stream, the Cobra Kai documentary, we're hard at work. I'm here in Georgia. So if you guys have seen my YouTube, you'll see I've been doing some stuff with some of the actors from the show. I have some more stuff coming up, which I'm really excited about. And then, I have videos from the Karate Kid Legends fan meetup that I did that I want to put together. I want to put together a vlog from my Cobra Kai convention, the Cobra Kai convention in New Jersey. I have a whole vlog I want to put together. So I have a lot of content that I want to make. And then outside of that, music, other videos, parodies. So it's It's going to be cool. Matt says, thanks, Drew, and I like your new pad setup. Thank you. This is temporary, but yeah, I like it too. It's cool. Do you watch football, Messi or Ronaldo? I don't. I can't even give you an answer because I have no idea. I truly enjoy encouraging you, and I know sometimes you see my other user on your Cobra Kai Instagram, and I hope you do come to Canada one day. I would love to meet you in person. Hey, I'd love to come to Canada. I've been there once. Yeah, I've been there once. Pretty cool. Ian says, are you going to any more Comic-Cons? Yes, I will be at Atlanta Comic-Con in July. I believe it's not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend. And then I'll be at the Cobra Kai convention in Chicago in October. So I'm super, super excited for that. It's going to be great. But I am going to say farewell and good night. I have some work I got to do tonight. And I really, really had a great time talking with you all. And I love you all so, so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best at, the fact that you guys come, if you found me from the Cobra Kai Kid channel and you're coming here to support me here, it really does mean a lot. When you guys show that you're interested in my other stuff too, because I have a lot of different interests. Love Cobra Kai, love music, love talking about mindfulness, love other movies and shows. So, the overall support all around, it really, really means the world. And I really couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you guys so much. You are the best. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Sinan. Thank you, Nate. Your words are powerful. Don't ever speak negatively about yourself. Be careful of your thoughts, for your thoughts become your words. Be careful of your words. Yes, 100%. Cobra Kai Rapper, have a great night. Thank you so much, Jenny. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Matt, Beyond the Kai, Justin, Max, NDD, JVZ Studios, Super Landon Toys. Did we get everybody? Cobra Kai Rapper from the 2000s, Sean Davis. I think we got everybody. Love you all. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. I will see you next time on Mindfulness Kid. And until then, make sure love yourself, love others, and find your balance. Bye, guys.